Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing our Mother's Day 2024 trip to St. Maarten. I'm going to give you some details of the things that we did, but if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Now I must tell you, this video going to start off where the direction of the video is in landscape mode is perfect for you, right? However, I didn't do that the whole way through, so just ride with it and ask any questions you have, but don't worry about the direction of the video, okay? So we had a pretty early morning flight from Charlotte into Princess Julianne Airport. The airport, while small, was absolutely efficient, and it definitely gave beautiful views coming onto the island. What I'm most thankful for is that our travel agent, Tracy, definitely had us a driver for our entire trip, so we didn't have to worry about getting a taxi at the airport or getting a taxi at any time, to be honest. So once we arrived, our driver and driver crew was there waiting on us, and I could tell you that that was definitely a great thing because that St. Maarten weather, while beautiful, was absolutely warm. Now, this trip consisted of 8 of us, and we all had a great time. Hey, mommy. Yeah. So now from leaving the airport, we went straight to our hotel. We stayed at the St. Resort. Our amazing travel agent made sure that we had welcome gifts. Outside of my room upgrade, we had a welcome gift that of our bag that she gave us, and I'm going to get into that after I show you our room. So the upgraded room got us a room with a swim out pool. Baby, this room was nice, okay? Nice. So take a look at it. Yes, as you can see, definitely a nice, spacious room. But my favorite part of the room, outside of the shower, was walking out onto the patio and having our swim out and that amazing view that we got from our swim out. This pool view here wasn't just a pool view. It was being able to look into the Caribbean Sea, being able to see the planes fly in. It was just, and we weren't the only ones who enjoyed the view because our friend here, Iggy, yeah, because iguanas are prevalent inside St. Maarten. Iggy enjoyed the view every day with us. All right, now let's get into this bag that I told you I was going to share. This was our welcome gift, and each of our bags had our names on the back side with a TLC Experience logo on the front. Inside our big bag, we had a name towel, so our name on it, along with the theme name of our trip, so Mommy and Me 2024. Absolutely beautiful. Everybody's towel was a different font color, which I loved. And then we all had a nice travel cup in the inside, our little travel suitcase that had tons of little goodies. We had the little wristlet, and other great items to utilize all throughout our trip. So it was definitely well thought out on Tracy's side to add these little but mighty pieces to our to giving us these bags, because she didn't have to, like, this this was her own doing, and we absolutely appreciated it, along with the beautiful view from the St. Resort. All right, so now let's get into day one. Our plan on the itinerary was to tour the Dutch and the French side, just because traffic be traffic, and we just ended up doing the Dutch side, but we still had us a great time. Big Caddy took us down to the Philipsburg, the city center, but before we got to the city center, we did a couple of stops along the way, and so let me share those pieces. So stop number 1 was a surprise. He surprised us, and we stopped, and he had food already pre-prepped, prepared for us inside pans. So we had Johnny cake, we had some good old chicken cooked the St. Maarten way, and some ribs and some rum punch, and baby, we ate that right inside the van as we were driving the rest of the way, and we ate and enjoyed every morsel inside them pans. Okay, I'm not showing y'all after the pans because that's our business. Okay, Big Caddy them did their thing on that chicken and them ribs, just know that. Now let's move along to the rest of the tour of that day. So we stopped at this spot that was dedicated to the Bell family, and this is William Henry Bell II. The statue was made in honor of him, and because the view was so beautiful there, I knew if I took my time to walk up this old rocky path that I would be able to see the rest of the beautiful view of St. Maarten, and I did just that and saw absolutely that. So let's speed it up a bit and let's get to the top. talk about the view from the top. Is this not absolutely beautiful? Is God not absolutely amazing? I mean, these are the moments to me that just remind me of how mighty, how amazing God is, just taking in this beautiful view. Also from the top up here, I also was able to see and find out that the national flower for St. Maarten is the yellow sage, which it was plenty up there. And I just also took in more beautiful views. And then, of course, you walk up, you got to walk down. So after me, and this is Tracy, y'all, when y'all see her popping the camera, after me and Tracy stayed up there and took in some beautiful views, we had to walk back down. Then we drove into Phillipsburg and went into the marketplace, shopped with some of the vendors before we took our rum tour. You know, this is the part that excited me. Okay, so now let's get into tapas. Now, I must say I was very shocked by the in-depthness of this rum tour, but it was absolutely amazing. Our tour guide gave us great information. We took plenty of rum shots, and she showed us every piece of the factory that we were able to view, and we truly appreciated her. She was definitely hospitable. She was very knowledgeable. And then she made me the cook. They voted me to be the cook because we had to cook a little chicken inside some rum, and so your girl liked to cook things at home, so they made me the chef there, and it was just a good time. We really enjoyed the rum tour and all the rum that we tasted. Well, most of them, because there's a couple of them that was just like tastes like cough syrup. It was just too much alcohol. What was absolutely surprising is that the ladies who work in here and some gentlemen, they actually, even though they have a bottling machine, they still have to make sure the measurements and stuff are done by hand to make sure the right amount is in every bottle. They put the corks in it themselves. They check for the safety and security of the bottle. They top them themselves. It was just a beautiful to experience. Yes, I tried all of these flavors. No, I did not like them all, but I tried them all because life is for the living. Judge me not, and that's on that. Now, on the next day, our main festivity of this day was to do morning beach massages, and we didn't do it on our resort. Tracy actually had it set up so that we went to a beach not far away, but it was more private. And Brian and his team, who were absolutely amazing, gave us all the best massages of our life. Like, our bodies literally were like jelly afterwards, but in a great way. We enjoyed every bit of it. After our massages on the beach, we went back to the hotel and chilled out some more. Pop bottles, poured up all the bubbly that they had for us at the room, and just chilled out poolside literally until the sunset. And then we chilled out some more. But the views were just so amazing. You just did not want to rush inside. And the temperature, of course, at night was even better than, when the sun is sitting out on top of you all day. And we did just that. Now, after chilling outside, I did convince Tracy and my cousin to go with me to a lounge that wasn't far from the resort. It's literally right across the street, but I love dancing, if you don't know that about me. And so they indulged me and went across the street with me, and we enjoyed ourselves at the lounge with some good drinks, some good music, good vibes. It was just a great time there. We didn't stay out super duper late because we had an early morning the next morning for our yacht day. Now, our yacht day was, we did kind of have an early morning start, but it wasn't a bad early morning. Fuchsia was our theme for our yacht event. So fuchsia or hot pink was, what you could wear color wise. And we did that. We did that and looked well doing it. Shout out to Captain John, our captain of our yacht, who was absolutely amazing. I'm sorry I forgot his first mate's name, but she was absolutely amazing and hospitable to us as well. Captain John made sure that once we got on the boat safely, he gave us safety rules. schedules, and also making sure everybody's comfort level when it comes down to water and things like that, letting us know what to do and what not to do on the boat, and when to get them and when not to get them if we had things going on. It was very welcoming, and we absolutely had a great time on there. And it felt even better to have such an experienced captain, because he has been doing this for years. I'm not going to tell all his business, but he has been doing this for years, him and along with his first mate here. Now, once we got started out on the water, it was just like Captain John told us, while beautiful, we did incorporate like some of those storm waters. You could feel how it had the waves a bit heavier. So we did have some bouncing on the boat, but nevertheless, we had a great time and then consumed tons of sunshine. Like, we consumed so much sunshine that we were tired by the time we got off the yacht, and we didn't do anything the rest of the day. My sister and my cousin got on the lily pad or the frog pad, and then me and my niece at our first beach stop. This was our first beach stop. Me and my niece actually got on the boat because she wanted to go on the beach side to swim from, which I was down for. I wasn't gonna let her go by herself. I could have swam in the ocean, but I wanted to be with her so that way she didn't feel alone. So we got on the boat with Captain John, and he took us over to the beach side, and we enjoyed ourselves from there. Now, when we stopped to the second beach, none of us actually got off. Everybody was, starting to get drained from the sun. And so we just laid and chilled on the yacht at the beach stop and ate and drank and just chilled on the boat. By the time we were done with all the yacht festivities, when we got back to the hotel, and I tell you that we just took showers and chilled out, that's absolutely what we did. That sun ain't no joke after you have been in it all day. But being in it all day, we absolutely had a great time on the yacht. We learned some lessons of things to do and not to do before traveling on the sea. That is for sure. Now, like I said, after we had plenty of beach time, plenty of boat time, plenty of sunshine, when we got back to the resort, we didn't do anything else but absolutely chill. Now, the next day on Monday, it was time for us to leave. But before we leave, before I cut this video, I have to tell you that St. Maarteen is definitely a place that you should go visit if it's within your wheelhouse. Tracy of a TLC Experience is absolutely the experienced travel agent that I would suggest booking if you want to have an experience when you travel. Brian, if you go to St. Maarteen and you want a good old massage, Brian and his team will do just that for you. If you have questions for me about this trip, about our experience, please drop them in a comment. I did my best to share what I call the highlights, that some of the things that we did. But what I can tell you is that the memories that were made that weren't captured on camera are captured within our hearts. And I am super duper thankful for being able to have someone like Tracy to help us to have that happen. I am absolutely grateful for that. So as you can see from everybody's bubbly smiles and their amazing waves, this TLC experience to St. Maarteen was absolutely wonderful. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. I hope this inspired you to book the trip, even if it's a local trip. Book the trip, create the memories, create the experiences, because in the words of Tracy, money will return, time will not. Peace out.